Why did I write this book? The Errors of Pope John Paul II. Since my calling to serve the Lord a few years ago, I have come to realize that day by day the Lord reveals to me things going wrong with those He gave charge to preach His word to the whole world. In this book, The Errors of Pope John Paul II, I took readers on a panoramic journey to Pope John Paul II's 26 years in office as a Roman Catholic pontiff. Pope John Paul II's papacy for over a quarter of a century couldn't have been without disobedience to God's commandments. He was liked by all, and he was the spokesperson for the poor. He championed ridding the world of human rights abuses, which led to man's inhumanity to man. He not only spoke about the need to forgive one another, but he showed by example. He visited the prison to reiterate the forgiveness he uttered at the time the man who tried to assassinate him shot him. 1 year after the assassination attempt, Pope John Paul II erroneously went to Portugal to give thanks to the statue of Our Lady of Fatima. It was his belief that it was the Virgin Mary that saved him from the lawless bullet. Wherever he went, he drew a crowd, and the press went with him. During this visit to Portugal, the cameras and tabloids documented him prostrated in front of the image of Our Lady of Fatima to the view of the whole world. This was a leader of the largest Christian denomination in the world. The rest of the world would have seen his action as an acceptable practice in Christendom. As I continued my search, the Lord kept revealing more and more to me. He also knelt in front of portraits of the Virgin Mary and other statues of her. As if these were not enough, in his homily in Mexico, he mentioned that he prostrated himself spiritually to the statue of Our Lady of Guadalupe. His papacy and his modus operandi attracted increased membership to the Roman Catholic Church, and so did he mislead them all into believing that it was right for them to kneel or prostrate in front of the statue. He encouraged greater devotion to the Virgin Mary. Devotion is worship. Prostrating is worship. We can see that in the book of Revelation, the angel stopped John from prostrating before him. Worship is for God and God alone. The price Pope John Paul II had to pay for these acts of disobedience was that he was struck down with a debilitating illness for a period of 10 years. This was also to the view of the whole world. The Lord took me through the Holy Bible to show me examples of biblical characters of those who disobeyed His command in like manner and other ways and had to pay the price. The Lord also took me through the Holy Bible to show those who, in spite of the threat that they could be thrown into the fiery furnace, insisted on not disobeying God's command. And God showed the whole world that He is a God, even of the fiery furnace. There is a lot in this book for Jews, Christians, and Muslims. God also has a message in this book for world leaders. He also used the debilitating illness of Pope John Paul II to show to the whole world that the greatest person never gets too big to cry. This book could be found on the website www.imagesin.info, as well as on the author's website www.imagesinfo.com. You can also find it in Ingram's catalog. Ingram is the largest book distributor in the whole world. Thank you, and get reading. Thanks. Bye.